Bark. Heck. Bjork.
I just feel bad for people who live on the equator more than anything else.
Yeah, I'm about to move to
Especially
Spain,
in-
so I appreciate the sympathy.
You are?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to Spain. I mean, I don't know exactly when. We're gonna have to fix a bunch of stuff. We're gonna have to win a fucking court case, but
Wait,
yeah, that's the hope.
I would think things were maybe not like not objectively, but I thought things would be slightly better off where you are right now.
Kuron, that's
Or is it because you know more people there?
Wait, what? I can't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
You cut out. What were you saying?
Oh, I was thinking maybe like things would be slightly Denmark where you are, especially considering how the future might pan out. But is it like, do you know?
No,
Look at this
Why-
fucking match over here.
I do know people in Sweden. Like I do know people in Sweden. That's the problem. That I do know people in Sweden, and Swedes are fucking horrible. So
Oh,
that's just more reason for me to move. Not Swedish people are the
Just
worst.
make sure not
I
to
hate
be.
Swedish
Just remember not to be too specific, by the way, about where you are, where you go, and because infosec, after all.
I won't. But I'm just saying, I'm going to move from one country to another, and the thing is that I'll probably live in some kind of obscure rural region because that's usually where I like living. So you wouldn't be able to find me anyway.
Nice.
But
I didn't hear you. Like where? That's what I'm. No, don't say it. Don't say it.
ah, God. Point is that Swedish people are the scourge of the earth, and I would genuinely commit ethnic warfare against them. Like if there were Chechen mercenaries here, wiping them out like in the Balkans, I would join them.
Jesus.
I would join them in a heartbeat. I would line up every filthy Swede I see,
I think it's safe to say you don't like.
warehouse, and just burn it down. I would nuke Sweden and give the finger to the mushroom pound. Fuck
I know it's a liberal.
I'd be
hellhole.
upset if, Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Wait, did I keep getting equipped?
I'm just saying, they're horrible people.
Good.
They are genuinely horrible people.
Wow. That's fine. They're just.
I hate
Except,
Swedes.
except I think one of my favorite cuties is Swedish, so they are the exception, and any cuties who are also from there.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
leave
no, I mean,
Chris
all
alone.
bigotry involves exceptions, because otherwise bigotry would be true.
Yeah.
Leave Chris alone. That guy, the guy I told you about lives in the north.
Oh my god, I just noticed the fucking crack in his wall-eyed. Look at the fucking Kraken's eyes. God damn it.
Oh my god.
That's great. Alright, so what am I doing?
Yeah, what a goofball.
I can afford to
Keep
go.
going.
This thing should die like almost instantaneously, to be frank. You get Heat Smash? That's radical. Spoil? Titus Wave? The fuck are those? Whatever. Pain Doubler sounds amazing. So I'm trying out all this new shit. Like, at least 3 characters worth here have, cool new things for me to fuck around with. I think I've got everything from Realm Magic. Guess
So
I'll try
I sort of got into with Fire and Sword, because I realised we were doing like audios. I mean, I can still see you, see your stream.
Oh,
I
don't sweat
have
it.
to see the chat as well.
Is Fire and Sword the one with the mod you were playing the other night? Or was that Warband?
Yeah, that's Warband, yes. You're talking about, I think the Red Wars, was it?
Yeah, the Tommy one.
Yeah, no, that's the Red Wars. I like that one. It's fun. But sometimes it can get a bit... It's hard to explain, but
Buggy.
no, it's not, well, yeah, there's a bit of that. But it is a bit underdeveloped as well.
Yes.
With Fire and Sword, I don't know why, I just like that one a lot.
Yeah, that one would make a really much better Red Wars one. It's just made for.
Yeah.
And also, I used to play that for hours because a normal Mountain Blade or Mountain Blade Warband on multiplayer, if you're not genuinely good at melee, you get your ass kicked a lot. But a lot of people aren't on multiplayer either, so it's like 50-50. But on that, it comes down to you have guns, so it's an equalizer.
Really hope this thing dies soon.
Oh,
really
in
fun.
a way, it's an equalizer, but if you have an automatic weapon, you are just overpowered. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Always.
In the Red Wars, I could take down, like, single-handedly entire armies a la Rambo style, simply because they don't fire their weapons automatically. They don't have the script for it.
Oh, that
But
sucks.
Yeah, you're
That's
going
really
around
goofy.
on horseback with a machine gun going on a horse.
Sharp pain, phantasm
Yeah.
shot.
No, horse riding machine gun. That's my tactic.
Yeah.
Like
I also
I
combine
do
grenades
everything
with
on
that too.
horseback in these games. Like, cavalry is absurdly overpowered.
Pick up Rouge here.
Like, if I'm
there we go.
outnumbered 1 to 14 with a level 1 character dealing with, just some basic infantry, if I'm not on a horse, they'll take me down. They'll just mob me and I'm dead. If I'm a high level, I can sort of kill them because I'll have too much health for them to take me down. But if I'm on a horse as a level 1 character with 14 people, if I just have the patience, I can
They
pick them
can't.
off
They
one
can't
by
hit
one.
you. Yeah, they can't hit you.
It's just because you charge them and then you do the attack and it just works every time. It's solid if you know how to do it.
Doubles damage inflicted on it. That sounds so goddamn good. I have to keep that around. Stuns one, stuns all.
Hello's commentary is
Damage.
Yes, we're always on topic.
Dude, I don't care.
Oh, and-
Thank you. It's like
Something.
it's great commentary. Like unironically.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
No, I
Morelius, you
appreciate
sweet poop.
this.
I don't want to hurt the horsey ears either. Also, look at our old friend, Masarthim, who's a mermaid kidnapped by the creepy rich fucker who owns this mansion and kept in a bathtub because he's a goddamn creepazoid.
That is pretty cool.
I mean, I think what this
Please, no,
what the
that's
stream
stuff.
should be called is three neurodivergents commentate over a game.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because we're not. Oh, I'm not even paying attention half the
that makes
time.
sense.
So what are your stats like, Masarthim? Kinda terrible, honestly. Oh, and she still spent like an unrested for the time way back when she left my freaking party like that. She's not great, but she has. What is that ability? I think it's an ability that
I like CP.
her mellow ring gives me. Yeah, she can do life rain to heal the whole goddamn group by spending her LP, which is amazing. I may swap her in, honestly. Because she's a real good fucking healer.
Keep protect.
Ray's
Keep
not
protect.
useful.
What makes with Fire and Sword hands down the best Mountain Blade mod ever is that you can kill filthy Swedes. First thing I did was declare war on them.
Wow. That's...
Yeah, no, it's great. I love this. Like, but you guys need to understand, I live here, these people are like ableist to me, they bullshit me all the time, they do the little preachy liberal nonsense, they look down on me because I'm poor. I hate these people, they're horrible because they go to like the liberal universities and shit.
Oh, that's fine. They can eat shit. They can eat shit then. I thought you were doing a bit here,
like,
but I'm like, oh no, that's pretty legit. Fucking hell,
I
then.
thought.
Yeah, no, like, Swedish culture is just horrible. Everyone's like really reactionary and unpleasant. They live in like the 1700s because that's the last time they were an empire.
Oh, fuck me. You mean the English? A lot of the English are the exact same fucking way, from what I gather, anyway.
Yeah, no, it's a bit like that. It's a bit like living in, like hanging out with like sort of liberal Englishmen, like what's his name? Akkad of Mossad, or whatever his name is.
Oh my god.
Sargon of Akkad.
Fuck that
They're
nerd.
like him. Average Swede is like Sargon of Mossad, and
I cannot imagine living in a place that's dark as shit 80% of the time and surrounded by Sargon of Akkads. I would lose my fucking mind.
Oh well, I actually like the dark. I'm a Nyxophile, so I don't mind that. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's enough.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, there's nothing better to me than a rainy night, just sitting outside with a cigarette, listening.
Yeah,
to
we're
some
the
Game Shark.
same. We're the same.
You got guns, you got snake oil, Excel shield. Alright, what do you... You got your guns, shadow dagger, okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on my food.
That's fine. I may want to put a thing on you, a power cure, just in case I really need it. You got a snake oil on you? Yeah, I'll put a snake oil on you too, just in case I need to use that shit. I don't think she's gonna use up 10 gunshots. Like if I've gone through all 10 on each of these characters, I've fucked something up seriously. Or magic wear mirror glass. Alright, let's see how that works out.
Come buy my snake oil, it will kill everything.
Right? It's so goofy that it's literally the remedy, the actually cures everything item in this game. God, like, even with all those sword skills that Loot has, I still... I'm gonna see if I can use Gen for a while, honestly. Because he's just so bad. Well, Loot is just that fucking bad, I should say. You're immune to water. To the mellow ring. I want you alive. So... Pearl Art. And you too, because I think you can learn some shit. I didn't fill up your ability list, did I? I did, so you can't learn any new magic. Oh wait, yeah you can. That's right. Magic learning doesn't need an empty slot because it doesn't spark. Never mind. Sorry for thinking aloud here. Let me put a fucking... I got another Pearl Heart, don't I? Good. And you... Fuck it, I'll just put one on you too. Now everybody can survive that freaking tsunami attack, completely unharmed.
I
would
just heard
love
my own
enough
typing
smoking
there for a
green.
moment, oops.
Aw. Amy, let's go for a nice walk in the rain. Heart slash. I may learn something new from it. Pain doubler. Let's give you one of them little. Stun slash, because I think you can spark something from it.
Bless you.
I should have kept the list of shit in front of me so I knew what to like try and spark.
So sneeze with pepper?
Life Rain takes weapon points? That's goofy. By the way, tell me if the levels are alright, if any y'all have trouble hearing Amelia and Fumbles.
They can't hear me because I'm standing in the
I'm-
kitchen
I'm-
right now.
Oh, I know that, but like, they should be able to
You
at least
sound
hear
like
you
it.
softly. Thunder Thrust, eh?
Alright.
I'm listening to the stream right now. I listen to the stream and I can hear things loud and clear even back here.
Alright,
Honestly.
perfect. That's the magic of doing your homework. Funny thing is, the levels are totally different for me. Like, the game completely drowns you two out. It's the goofiest shit. There's something about emulating. Yeah, I gotta fiddle with shit behind the scenes eventually. Probably once I get the new OBS. Like, the good OBS, I should say.
Fiddling behind the scenes is nice.
Horny. Phantasm shots, you learn shit. Thunder Thrust. It's fucking radical. But, I want to learn some of them, some of those dual wield skills. Gun, you know what? Let's teach you some,
No, I don't
fascination.
know. What am I doing? situation right now. I'm more as
I'm just trying to like maximize my chances of learning new shit here. This funny thing about this game, I've mentioned it earlier, in much earlier episodes, is that it uses a battle rank system, they call it, where the difficulty, like the variety of enemies, and there can be more and more difficult ones, as you fight more battles, it has nothing to do with what area you're in, or what level you're at, or anything. It literally just, like, roughly speaking, counts the fights you go through. So if you do a lot of unnecessary battles, the game gets harder much more quickly than you can keep up. And so I'm like trying to, with what few battles I fight, I'm trying to maximize the shit I learn to give me the easiest time at the final boss.
That's right too. I forgot about that. The DSA elected a cop under their
They what?
For the cop under like something like that. The national policy. I don't know.
They can get.
Either way,
They can get fucked. They get right the hell out of that. I mean,
yeah.
Sellout ain't nothing. Like it's a genuine colossal liability that's actually worrying me deeply. See where I sat with the DSA up until literally just a second when I heard that was that the DSA doesn't do shit, but that they were useful as like a training wheels communism. Like they would teach people all the sensibilities, get them comfortable with socialist language and concepts, get them comfortable and confident getting out in the streets and feeling like they're doing something, even though the DSA was very liberal and they would not actually do much of anything.
Yeah,
that's probably what
in most cases. But like it was good practice. It was a good conditioning chamber for like young leftists.
The optimist in me is hoping that the young DSAs will be so against that eventually, maybe, I don't know how long it will take, they'll completely run that out, but I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I'm not holding my breath.
I wouldn't either. That's real spoopy.
Yeah, that's...
Bear Crush.
Like, if it was like an ex-cop, which apparently it's not, because apparently he's an active sheriff, I don't quote me on this because my memory's bad and I haven't paid attention to Twitter much today, but if he's an active cop, no. But if he's like an ex-cop, someone who knows it all, someone who wants things to change radically, especially, because there are some like that, then that's
they're rare,
completely
but
different. Like that
maybe...
No, a disillusion pig, that's fine. But like an active pig, fuck that.
Yeah, that's real spoopy. Gotta tell you.
Like someone who knows, someone who is again retired, like we were saying, but knows the system, knows how things work on the inside. That'd be a useful ally.
I mean, my dad, he was an interesting cop because he told me shit like, no, look, we're not heroes. We serve the state, we don't serve the people. You should trust us. You know, he like warned me about shit like that because he genuinely hated his job.
He must have been in too deep to leave.
Pretty much.
Was he a cop far away from where you grew up? Because most people who join the police force sincerely believing they're gonna be good people and serve the community end up with death threats from their fellow cops because one of the first things they do is sell out the scum. So like, if you used to be a cop far away from wherever you grew up, that would explain that. When they moved 3,000 miles away to get safe.
So no, like because he did once take on like a gang of neo-Nazis that were also police officers, so we had to keep a low for like 10 years after that.
Fucking A.
So
oh wait, that was you. That was you who told me that story, wasn't it? The other day. You were telling that story on your stream. Fuck me.
Yeah.
I was thinking about my friend who told me that. I forgot it was actually you.
He dealt with like organized crime, like biker gangs and shit. He dealt with Polish spy rings, but the most dangerous people were the fucking pigs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They always are. They're the most well-armed gang.
They're the ones who are protected by the state.
Yeah.
The gang of the state, so they can get away with everything. You know, like even literally dropping bombs from helicopters, like they did. What was it?
In Venezuela. Oh, are you talking about the move bombing?
No, they did it in the US as well.
Move bomb, yeah, the move bomb.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I
fucking
was
move
thinking.
bombing.
Where
yeah.
was that, Baltimore?
That was Philly, I believe.
Oh, yes, Philly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they can drop bombs from helicopters, they can do anything.
That's what I was saying a while ago. Next move bombing is going to come by drone. Look forward to the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, right.
And the thing is that my dad, you know, he got
Love
like
to be
cancer.
alive.
And the moment he got cancer, the pigs completely abandoned him. They gave him
Wow.
a shitty health plan. They put him in a hospice with that was full of germs and stuff. That's why he died. He could have survived easily if he was just
Jesus.
Yeah,
So-
that's
Yeah, so he died at 54 because you can't trust a pig for shit.
yeah. No, that kind of reminds me of my father. My father isn't as, but like, his ankles are killing him, and he couldn't.
Yeah.
He don't have the benefits. Everything he does, everything he puts on, like his self on the line, like he literally had I shouldn't say this on stream actually.
Yeah, don't.
Pretty traumatic stuff. Let's just say that. And
Yeah.
yeah, he's like they'll just abandon it. They don't care.
Is there... Yeah, the cops
pretty
come.
much it.
All cops are
I don't know why I
cops.
shouldn't say the same thing, but
Yeah, remember
Also,
you are alive. So if it would be useful for specifying who you are in any way, shape, or form, don't.
yeah. Let's just say the. Here though, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I'm not sure so much around here, but from what I hear, other places, yeah.
But the thing is that if I talk about a Swedish police officer who gets fucked over by the state and abandoned by his fellow cops the second that he faces difficulty, that's not going to narrow it down at all. It's just going to describe the majority of people
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
police who get cancer.
yeah. And there's a lot of people who have dads that care about it, so I think we're good.
When did I
Hopefully.
learn magic? I didn't. That's right. I just got the gift for them.
Another reason why it won't narrow it down either is because nobody talks about it. So they'll have no clue what I'm talking about because these things quote don't happen in Sweden.
The reason you have magic is because all trans girls have magic, okay?
Yeah,
Don't
that's
question
true. Being a gay girl is incredibly magical. So,
I'll be
let's see
right back.
here.
In fact, actually, I should
Oh,
mute
hey.
this.
Oh, the Rose lady was my nice friend White Rose, who, despite her projecting her Stockholm syndrome on lots of other people, which is really, really bad and gross, and sad mostly, she was very, very nice. And now she got sent to the fucking Shadow Realm, son. So I'm flying back to the spoopy vampire town to go fuck up Orluge, like super duper hard.